guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. Today I have a huge holiday grocery haul to share with you guys. So if you want to see what we're going to be eating and enjoying over the Christmas holiday, then stay tuned. Just some information if you're new here or some reminders if you're not. I am currently working the Myww Purple plan, but not only do the things that I buy and the things that I cook have to be friendly to that plan, I also have 3 young children that I'm cooking for and feeding, and so stuff has to be palatable, you know, it has to taste good. I do try to buy whole foods as much as possible. I try to buy fruits and vegetables and good quality meats and dairy. Anytime I'm buying something that's packaged, I do try to take a look at the ingredients. So most of the time I do the best I can. I'm not perfect by any means. There's still some, you know, less than stellar stuff and some treats and indulgences that sneak their way in, especially in this haul since it's gonna get us through the end of the year and get us through the Christmas holiday. But, you know, I do the best I can to try to feed myself and my family nutritious and delicious and healthy meals as much as possible. So I am going to drag all this stuff into the house and get it set up, and I will show you guys what I got. I went to 3 stores. I went to Aldi, Trader Joe's, and Whole Foods. I am an Amazon Prime member, and so you get additional discounts at Whole Foods if you're an Amazon Prime member, which you know probably if you shop at Whole Foods and you're an Amazon Prime member. But one of the things that I got recently was $15 off a $75 grocery purchase, which expired today. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go in there. But let me get this unloaded and I'll show you what I got. Here it is, you guys, starting back here with Aldi, and then over here we'll get to Whole Foods and Sprouts. But at Aldi, I did not buy as much as I normally do. They didn't have some of the things I was looking for, including the meats I was looking for. Not very much produce, but I did get some zucchini and some squash for roasting and some yellow onions. These fruit cups were on markdown and my son loves them. I love that they're in juice and not syrup. So I got 2 of the peaches, 1 of the pears, and 1 of the mandarin oranges. Some of the sprouted bread, some beef broth, some pepperoncinis, a can of pineapple chunks, garlic powder. This is for guests who are coming. They like this cereal. Some organic vanilla whole milk yogurt. I buy this for my children, and I think I've shown you guys before. Even though it says it has 9 grams of added sugars, that's for 3/4 of a cup serving, which is a big serving. They don't eat that much of it, so I'm okay with that. And then these are not really clean or wholesome at all, but I have not bought waffles in forever. I used to have them all the time. They're like a staple in the freezer because the kids can make these themselves. They will put one like in the toaster and then put some peanut butter, maybe some honey and banana on it. And they will be over the moon to see these. They were also on markdown. They were finally at a decent price. They were $1.19 a box. Some Colby Jack for sandwiches, some cream cheese. I got this for the kiddos for Christmas dinner. It is a sparkling red grape juice. It is not alcohol. It is not wine. But we used to get to drink this as a special treat as a kid. So it's like a, you know, just like a sparkling special drink for Christmas dinner for the kids. Some broccoli, some green beans, and some organic milk. That was it for Aldi. At Sprouts, I got some organic potatoes. I got some organic romaine hearts. And then I thought this was an incredible deal. It is a 5-pound bag of organic Honey Crisp apples for $5.99. That just seemed crazy to me. That's like $1.20 per pound, which is a great price for Honey Crisp apples at all, let alone organic. So I just snatched that up. Got some raw whole cashews, which I will roast. This is one of the things that I went for too. It's an organic shells and white cheddar. It has a very short ingredient list. There, organic pasta, organic white cheddar cheese, organic whey, salt. I mean, there's no natural flavors or anything in that, which I like, and my kids really like it, and it's really reasonably priced. We like the Annie's organic grass-fed too, but that's like over $3 a box, and this is only $1.39 a box at Trader Joe's, so I picked up a bunch of it. I stocked up on it. My kids have been begging me for hot cocoa, so I got them some. I don't normally keep this around, but as a special Christmas treat, I thought they could have some hot cocoa. Some Kerrygold butter. My son loves the string cheese from there, so I picked up some of that. This is one of my favorite WW Purple foods from Whole Foods. It's just a whole wheat fusilli pasta. This is really easy to make really quickly and make some lunch bowls or pasta bowls with it. I also picked up some whole wheat spaghetti while I was there. These are both organic as well. I got some Monterey Jack cheese and 2 of the grass-fed sharp cheddar This is cheaper than the grass-fed cheese at Aldi because they raised the price at Aldi. Some sour cream, some heavy whipping cream. Those are both organic. This is another one of my WW Purple things that I like from Trader Joe's. It's a rice medley. It's brown rice, red rice, and black barley, and it's 0 points. And the reason I like this is because it's in the freezer section, and it is basically you just make it in the microwave. It's like steam in the bag rice, which is awesome. So I just picked up another one of those to have on hand. Some riced cauliflower. These are some organic chicken breasts, some green chilies, some organic peanut butter for me. The children have different peanut butter. They don't like this very well. 2 dozen pasture-raised eggs. This was something I picked up and was really interested in for me. It's an organic lentil vegetable soup, and there's 2 servings in here. But 1 serving is only 1 point. I didn't look to see if both servings would be 2 points or 3 points, but either way, that would be a great deal. That's on WW Purple, so I picked that up. It's the organic lentil vegetable soup. Some corn tortillas. And then this was one of the other reasons I went to Trader Joe's for this bread. They did not have it last time, and they weren't sure they were going to get it back in stock. But this is the sprouted 7-grain bread. So it's a pretty decent quality bread. But one of the reasons I like it too is because it's one of the only breads I have found that it's pretty decent on the ingredient list, but that also only costs 1 smart point for 1 slice and 3 smart points for 2 slices. That's a really good deal for a sprouted high quality bread. So I stocked up. I'm going to put those in the freezer for me. That was my Trader Joe's haul. And then I went across the street to Whole Foods and I got some organic baby spinach, more apples. These are Granny Smiths and these are Fuji's, both organic. They were on sale for Prime members. And the reason I have so many apples is because I'm going to be using them for Christmas dinner. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. These are just some organic quick cooking oats that I got from the bulk bin. Those are 0 points on WW Purple. This is another thing that I get whenever I go in there. It's one of the only like kid friendly cereals that I can find that doesn't have like bad oils or natural flavors or other stuff in it. It's a pretty clean, even though it's got sugar in it, you know, but that's something that my kids like and will eat either as cereal or on their yogurt. So I picked that up. And this is another thing too that I like to get there. Like I said, if I'm buying, you know, junk food or snack foods, I want to try to at least make it as clean as I can where I can. And these graham crackers are really great. They're made with expeller pressed oils and organic whole wheat flour and just a few other ingredients. And I got the honey and the cinnamon. I also got some of this Annie's snack mix. Again, ingredients aren't great, but they're not horrible in my book. They were on sale. That's why I picked those up. And then my kids will be over the moon. Again, not great. Not as this is the ingredients in this aren't as good as the ingredients in like the graham crackers and the Annie's, but I hardly ever buy crackers, and I bought some so we can have like crackers and cheese on Christmas. Some flour. This was another great sale item. It's an organic bacon. I need it for some Christmas recipes that I'm making on Christmas Day. This is a chuck roast, and we are going to have that on Christmas Day for Christmas dinner. And then 1.5 pounds of shaved turkey, and it smells so good. I can actually smell it. And then, you guys, my Siggy's yogurts were on sale for 77 cents a piece. So, yes, I did buy 7 of them. These are my favorite, the no sugar added banana cinnamon. There's only 5 grams of total sugars, and it comes all naturally from the milk and the fruit. And there's no grams of added sugars, and there's only like 5 ingredients in this. And I know what they all are. I can pronounce them all. But I'm worried that they're like discontinuing this because it said last chance. So, yes, I did buy 7. No, I'm not sorry. But there you have it. That's my haul. It doesn't look like as much whenever I get it all out here, but a lot of it is, you know, high quality stuff and some treats in there as well, or things to make treats or special splurges for the holidays. So let me tell you what I'm going to do with some of that. I do not plan to film my meals this week. We are coming into Christmas. We're going to have some company coming to stay with us. And then after Christmas, we're going to be traveling a little bit. And I just kind of want to take a break from doing that and just kind of enjoy the nights and the people that we have coming to visit, and obviously Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But I thought I would tell you what I plan to do and link any recipes I have in the description box in case you're looking for ideas. So tonight I'm keeping it simple. It's Thursday. I'm just going to do some soup and salads. I have just some canned soup in the pantry. It's not the best when it comes to quality, but sometimes convenience is worth that much to me. And then we have sandwich fixings, which you saw in my video. Tomorrow night we're having dinner at a neighbor's, and I'm going to take a salad probably. And I found a really good recipe for like a homemade Caesar dressing, and I'll try to find that and link it in the description box if I can find it. Saturday night, my husband wants to grill. He's going to go and get the meat himself. He likes to go pick it out himself. We'll probably do chicken and salmon, and I'll just throw some potatoes in the oven, some baked potatoes, and I'll probably do some kind of veggie, maybe some roasted veggies, or maybe some of that steam in the bag broccoli, or another salad, something like that, some kind of green veggie. On Sunday night, I am making the goulash recipe that you guys have seen me make before. If you need a recipe that is pretty simple, very tasty, pretty inexpensive, and will feed a crowd, this is the recipe. I really like this. It's one of my new favorites. If you're working the WW Purple plan, it can be pretty friendly if you will swap out whole wheat elbow noodles, which I find at Sprouts. So that's what I'm going to be doing on Sunday night. And then on Monday night, I'm going to be making a chicken enchilada casserole. It is a new recipe I'm trying. I've done things like this before, but I was looking for one that I really liked the ingredients and didn't have a ton of extra like cheese and butter and stuff. And so this is from the website 5hearthome.com. And it's got, you know, cooked chicken, a little bit of butter, garlic, a little bit of flour. Sounds like you're gonna make like a little roux with that. A chicken broth, cumin, garlic powder, chili powder, green salsa, sour cream, and Monterey Jack cheese and tortillas and diced green chilies. So I think that will be good. I realized now that I didn't buy green salsa, so I may just use red salsa. I don't know, unless I run out and grab some. But I'll leave that link in the description box. Just an easy casserole that I could throw together, you know, in the afternoon or even in the morning and just cook it up in the evening. On Christmas Eve, we are going out to breakfast. We're going to go to a nice breakfast place, and then we're going to be at the church from like 1 in the afternoon until late at night. My husband and I will be there probably till after midnight with just a short break to come home. Luckily, we have family members who are going to be able to help us with the kids. And the choir and orchestra sing and play for the two biggest services, which are in the middle of the evening, 5 and 7. And so they feed us something. And for Christmas dinner, I'm going to do a roast in the crock pot. And I'm going to make a cheesy cauliflower bake, which I think I've made before. I'll link it in the description box. And I'm trying a new recipe for green beans. It's a brown sugar bacon green beans. And I will also do an apple salad, which my mother makes sometimes on the holidays. And it's like apples and pineapple and grapes and bananas. And then you make like a fresh whipped cream from Heavy Whipping Cream. My kids will love it because they love fruit salad. And when you add whipped cream, I mean, who doesn't like that? And for dessert, I'll do an apple crisp. And I might make some homemade bread or homemade rolls. It just depends. Not worried about WW points on that day. I will not track on that day more than likely. Just wanting to make a nice home-cooked meal that's delicious, that has some veggies thrown in there, you know, but that that we can all enjoy and that won't take very long to throw together. So that's my plan for the next several days. And then of course you saw that we have stuff for snacks, we have stuff for breakfast, we have stuff for lunches, we'll be eating leftovers. I'll really be working on trying to, you know, use stuff up on leading up to Christmas. But that's what I have for you guys today. That's my grocery haul and my meal plan for the week. Like I said, I'll leave any recipes that I have linked in the description box, and hopefully that gives you some ideas going into the holidays. See you guys soon.